So Solu is really the smallest general purpose computer ever created. It's a really beautiful small device, a pocket computer that you can use with you anywhere. It has its own battery, it has its own screen, so it is a mobile device, a mobile computer. But then you can plug it into a monitor and it becomes your full-blown desktop computer. You don't have to install applications, you don't have to worry about backups, you don't have to worry about storage, but it also works offline. So unlike many other cloud-linked computers out there, this works properly offline as well.
Is that because it syncs up, or how does that operate?
Yeah, so the way that it works is that constantly whenever you're using it, it synchronizes back up to the cloud. If the local storage gets full, then it just starts to remove the less important things off your device. So now when it's connected up to an external screen, then its own screen becomes effectively a touchpad with its own little controls, and you can use it as a multi-touch kind of input device. So you don't need a separate mouse at all. You just use the device itself. So if I want to get out of the presentation, this is like a presentation that we've got running, I just do a 3-finger pinch and it sort of zooms out into this really beautiful, very unique desktop environment. It's all based on using a sort of organic language. I mean, you can see from the device it uses wood as part of the design. So it's all very organic, it feels like it's alive. So I can zoom into, say, one of the images over here, and it just zooms in on that and fires up the content, and I can start immediately interacting with it.
Mm-hmm. What's different about this versus, say, an iPad or a Chromebook?
What is really unique is that the things that you're seeing on the screen, these are not applications as such, they're not just files. So whenever I zoom in on something, I can immediately start interacting with it. But then I can also share it. If I go over here, this is for instance a video, and if I want to then share it with the rest of the team, then I can do that, and it immediately gets shared with the rest of the team.
Now, when you share with the team, does the whole team have to have a Solu, or can you also share beyond your operating system to other desktops and computers?
Well, this desktop and the experience that you're seeing here is for Solu users. Now, the applications themselves have been built with HTML5 technologies. So that means that if the developer wants to, then they can also allow other people outside the ecosystem to work on the same documents as well. So the user pays a fixed fee every single month to get all the storage that they want, to get all the backups that they want. So whenever the developer creates an application that people use, then they're getting a percentage of their subscription fee. So it's a bit like Spotify, but built for the whole kind of desktop environment.
So this looks a little bit different. It's a square. Can you tell me about the design?
Yeah, we really wanted to make it something that stands out so that it doesn't look like any other device out there. And we really wanted to bring in wood into the design because, I mean, wood is just beautiful and it kind of reflects our Nordic heritage. But it also develops character over time. So whenever you're using it, you might get a few scratches. You can tell, it's a story. But the resolution on the screen is extremely high resolution. So it's very good contrast, very high resolution. And we use that as well whenever we're sort of interacting with the device. So I mean, if I go and check maybe a video or something, then what you can see is that I no longer have the controls for the video on the screen, on the big screen. I have them directly on the small device itself, on the small screen. So we add special controls to the actual touchpad. How much does something like this cost? Well, the retail price that we're looking at is $449, but then on Kickstarter at the moment, that's dollars now. On Kickstarter right now it's $399.
And then what's the subscription price per month?
There's going to be a couple of different tiers, but the average is about $19 per month. And for that you get all the storage that you want. I mean, it's basically unlimited. You get all the backups, so you can go back in time, see the full history
Music,
of your thing.
images, documents, everything.
Yeah, you can store anything in there. And then you also get all the applications in the whole ecosystem. So you know that just by using the environment, you know that developers are getting paid what they deserve.
Looks like a really funky, cool device. Thanks so much for showing me the Solu.
Thank you very much.